It's amazing.
Jeff Mitchell, this will be my first time seeing Noelle wrestle live. She is going to go one-on-one with a Stormy Renee, who we've seen have a little bit of a change of attitude as of late.
Very much so. Seems to be a lot of that going around. Noelle wrestles out of Chicago, Colorado. It's Noelle Summit. This is her third appearance in Heartland Championship Wrestling. She is going up against the Macho Hottie Stormy Renee. Stormy, of course, a fixture in Kansas wrestling over the past few years. Former HCW Sunflower champion. And she's calling for a moment. Oh, boy.
Ladies and gentlemen, as my first act as co-owner of HCW, we have a little match change. Stormy Renee will be reinstated as the #1 contender for the Sunflower Championship.
Oh. And it begins.
Mindy Grace, your opponent awaits.
This cannot make Mindy Grace happy. This cannot make Mindy Grace happy at all.
So wait a second. Are you telling me that Dick Richards just changed our scheduled matchup that was supposed to be Stormy Renee versus Noelle Summit to Mindy Grace versus Noelle Summit?
Yes, that is correct. In his first official act as half owner of HCW, Mindy Grace is no longer the #1 contender, will not be facing Hattie Howitzer later tonight for the Sunflower Championship. And that has got to make Mindy Grace a not happy person.
Absolutely.
And what's even worse is Noelle was in the middle of the ring mocking Mindy Grace. So that's not going to help. Mindy Grace goes for a sunset. Sunset flip. Brent Wall down. Nope. Apparently Noelle was in the ropes.
Now, Jeff, I understand, and we talked about this earlier, of Ray Leon wanting a new future, the young future here in Heartland Championship Wrestling. But I was at a Heartland Championship Wrestling show. I was at one of the first Heartland Championship Wrestling shows where I watched Dickie Richards throw his weight around and physically abuse Stormy Renee. And now we just watched Stormy Renee and Dickie Richards walk out arm in arm, and chocolate violence back in the Empire. I don't know if I'm a big huge fan of this new era, this new legacy we're starting here at Heartland Championship Wrestling. The night is young, but there's some things that aren't going to sit well with my dinner, if you will.
Yeah, I don't blame you. I don't blame you at all. Power does strange things to people. Dickie Richards now has power within HCW.
We were supposed to be watching Mindy Grace, a young, up-and-coming, fantastic female talent here in Heartland Championship Wrestling, who has just, her stock has soared since she started. And she was going to go one-on-one tonight with Heidi Howitzer, world-renowned athlete Heidi Howitzer for the Sunflower Championship. And now she's wrestling Noelle Summit. in a match that does not have championship implications.
Right, and that's not a knock on Noelle Summit. Noelle Summit is a very strong contender as well.
Absolutely.
I mean, knee to the back with Mindy on the second rope. Noelle Summit is a very experienced. He wrestles out of Colorado. Her manager on the outside is named Salem Wolf. She's very experienced in Colorado. Wrestled for Rocky Mountain Pro.
Yes.
So this is not a knock on Noelle, but when you have a chance at championship gold, and it's just taken from you like that, I don't think that's the future of HCW that Ray Leon was speaking of.
Noelle arguing with referee Brent.
These guys these ladies, I should say, don't get paid by the hour, as Gorilla Monsoon used to like to say. You can end the match quickly. They want to end the match quickly.
The crowd getting behind Mindy Grace, as we would expect them to.
Now you really wonder where Mindy's psyche is right now. She came out fired up, upset, angry, frustrated.
Can you blame her, Jeff Mitchell?
No, I cannot.
Mindy Grace thought she was gonna fight in a match that she earned the opportunity to fight in against Heidi Howitzer for the Sunflower Championship.
And we talk about Stormy Renee's change of attitude. The whole reason Stormy Renee caused the disqualification in the triple threat match last month at Last Chance. She took a illegal foreign object and started belting Mindy Grace with it. And it was a triple threat match. Billy Simmons had to come out and stop the match, and he awarded it to Mindy Grace. But Mindy was making a very good account for herself in that match. And I would say that at that point in the match, Mindy was the favorite to win anyway.
Yes. Speaking of Mindy Grace, obviously with the size advantage in this matchup, wrapping arms around Noelle Summit for a sleeper hold, and Noelle has already countered and broken out of it. Not exactly a move that I would recommend, Jeff Mitchell. Noelle Summit trying to get her with the 1 foot pin, and Mindy Grace, of course, kicking out. Noelle Summit methodically taking advantage of Mindy Grace being down right now.
Yeah, she'd like to get on Brent Wall when the count didn't go her way, but now she's taking her time. Just, again, I wonder where Mindy's psyche is right now. She's taking a couple punches in the mouth after being so frustrated, so what is she thinking right now?
Well, she breaks out of it.
Obviously, what we heard earlier from Dickie Richards is going to affect the outcome of the match, but in which way? Ooh, knee to the back. Very nicely done. $619 for Mindy Grace.
Absolutely.
Mindy climbing back into the ring. Noelle Summit seeming a little worse for wear.
Mindy Grace rolling up Noelle Summit. Barely. I don't even know if you would call that a 2 count, Jeff Mitchell.
That would be a 1 count. Brent Wall was a little bit out of position, but not really that much. Brent Wall is considered our senior official referee.
Absolutely. He does a fantastic job for us here at Heartland Championship Wrestling. Noelle Summit planting Mindy Grace on her face, and now calling Oh. Noelle Summit grabbing
Well.
Mindy Grace's cowboy hat, making a mockery out of Mindy Grace's roots, if you will. And Mindy not happy about it.
And Noelle Summit says she hails from the Devil's Toy Box.
Well, playtime is over because Mindy Grace is fired up, and she has every right to be.
Mindy is proud to hail herself from a farm in Kansas.
Absolutely.
Gainesville, Kansas, if I'm correct.
Here we go.
Loves her horses.
Yep.
Bucking Bronco by Mindy Grace. Rolls out of it.
2 count, near fall. Noelle Summit just gets the shoulder up.
Salem Wolf on the outside cheering on Noelle. Has not been a factor in this match to this point. And as soon as I say that,
Speak of the
and
devil.
I was giving him credit, and now this. How much time is Noelle going to spend with Brent Wall? Mindy giving Salem Wolf what for? Goes for a suplex.
And now referee Brent sees Salem Wolf in the ring.
He's not doing anything about it yet. Of course, he hasn't seen Salem put his hands on Mindy yet either. He's just seen it the other way around.
Mindy Grace putting Salem Wolf down, taking a little bit of her frustration out on Salem Wolf. And referee Brent, letting it happen as he should. Noelle Summit, kick in the gut by Mindy Grace. Mindy Grace is calling for this to end.
DDT!
Yes.
Mindy Grace DDT, 1, 2, and 3, and Mindy Grace comes out on top. Mindy Grace on her way to building her own legacy.
Mindy Grace was supposed to be fighting for the Heartland Championship Wrestling Sunflower Championship tonight, Jeff Mitchell. Obviously some change in plans. You can see the frustration on the young lady's face, but she got a huge win over Noelle Summit. If this doesn't let everybody know that Mindy Grace should be next in line for a Sunflower Championship title match, I don't know what will. Hopefully, Billy Simmons will use his 50% that he still has left to right this wrong, because Mindy Grace has done everything that has been asked of her and more since debuting here in Heartland Championship Wrestling.
Absolutely. I couldn't have said that better myself, Chase.